we go. Okay. Hey friends, how you doing? I'm live. I was seeing a little notification about my internet connection being iffy, so I just adjusted my Ethernet cable and that seemed to do the trick. How are we feeling today? It's time for Can't Find My Keys. I haven't seen you guys in a couple of days. It feels like forever after Streamapalooza. How is everything? Let's get those banners up there. Okay. I think I had one more banner. There we go. Hey Melissa, how are you? All right, friends, so the first thing I'm going to do, well, I think the first thing I'm going to do is get a loop going because we all deserve some good loopy Sunday night vibes. Here is the theme of tonight's broadcast. The theme of tonight's broadcast is make relaxation a friggin' thing again. That's the theme. I hope you're with me. I have been realizing, hang on, my audio is like uneven. Behave. Check, check. That's better. Okay, I have been realizing that I'm so embroiled in the hustle culture, you know what I mean? I'm so embroiled in it that it makes it really hard to leave myself any energy to do anything other than work. Like I get done with work and I feel like and it's work I love, you know what I mean? I'm a creative person. I love making music and I make it for a living, but like all humans, I do need to recharge. And I find that I get done with work and I've given it like 100 billion%. And then I'm like, all I could do is recover. Can anyone relate to that? So that's the stream. The stream theme tonight is make relaxation a thing again. Let's get some vibes going. I always do these keys. Let me do like a whole different key. Let me do E major. That feels like a good vibe. Those vocals are chaotic but pretty. Oh my gosh, Mike's here and he brought some friends. Hi, you caught me in the beginning of a loop. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? It's the very beginning of my stream. It's so good to see you. How have you been? Everybody, please go follow Mike's here. Because it's Mike's _ here. That's the human to follow. Go follow Mike. He's really fun. Really good originals. Really also fun song selection on his stream of covers that you can request. Just a super good vibe. So please go follow Mike's here right this minute, if you would. Mike, if there's something I could play for you, let me know. Song list is open. !SL will get you there. Matter of fact, I still haven't even pulled up the song list yet. Let me do that so I can see if there's anything in the queue. My goodness, I'm already me right at the beginning of the stream. Just doing my little welcome loop, and I was telling everyone, well, let's see, I've got a loop going. I should do a raid song, right? I like to make up raid songs in this spot instead of, the raid left you behind. That's okay, you're still here. You and me both, my friend. This is the RC600. I'm really good on the RC30, and the RC600 is like my new pal in 2023, and it's like a little smarter than me, but I've learned a couple of tricks since my last stream, so that's cool. Let's do a raid song, shall we? Hang on. I'm gonna save this, but let me do a, like, you know, big fun raid song. Mike's here and he brought some friends. They're coming for a raid again. I'm so glad to see you and your crew. How are you? Let me know how your stream went. Let me know how you're doing. If there's something I can play you, I wanna play it for you. Mike's here and he brought some friends. Go follow Mike's here right now, please. That didn't rhyme, but it's okay, 'cause we don't let perfect be the enemy of the good here. Thank you all so much for hanging. Thank you. I'm trying, you know, that is like my goal when someone gives me a raid, especially like someone that I know and I know they're good. I'm like, I want to be a really good commercial for them because they deserve it. All right, let me put back on this vibey music. There it is. Cool. I'm gonna go check out the song list so that I can see if people are making requests, because I'm literally just getting started tonight, which I'm so grateful to get a raid in the first 5 minutes. That's so lovely. Thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. My name is Rory Kelly. I'm a singer-songwriter, and on Sunday nights I do this all piano broadcast because I'm a new piano player. I started learning seriously in 2020, and I knew once I started gigging again that I was gonna have to like gig with the keys or I was gonna lose my skills. So that's what I did. I just started gigging, and I set up Can't Find My Keys every Sunday night. I'm not allowed to play guitar, according to me, because I'm really comfortable on the guitar and I'm expanding my comfort zone. So that's what I do every Sunday. Your song list wants me to sign in. Let me sign in. Thank you so much for the followers. Thank you so much, Jam and John, for following me. Jam and John, are you a musician? That feels like maybe you are. Thank you, Jean SCF, Jean Sif. I don't know if I'm saying your handle right. Please tell me, because I will correct myself. I want to get it right. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you again, Mike, so much for bringing your crew. The theme of tonight's stream is make relaxation a thing again. We are so immersed in hustle culture that I just want to remind you that you can put real energy into like giving yourself the gift of relaxation. I've got a couple songs from my last stream hanging out on the playlist. And unless those people show up, I'm probably not playing them. I'm just going to leave them in there. So if you make a request, anyone watching, I'll bump you up to the front. Jam and John is my father. Oh my gosh, I love it. Musical family. My dad is also a musician. That's so cool. Yes, 1,000,000% I will play you an original. Thank you for asking. Welcome to Can't Find My Keys. Maybe you can find them with me. I do this every Sunday. I play only the piano and open myself for requests. Before I get started, let me ask you these questions 3. Question number 1, where are you tuned in from? I am broadcasting from Sound Beach, New York. That's Long Island, east end of Long Island. Our chief exports here on Long Island are traffic and wine. I'm a fan of the wine. I'm less of a fan of the traffic. That brings me to question 2. What are you sipping on tonight? I'm sipping on wine. It's not Long Island wine, unfortunately. I've also got a glass of water. And finally, question 3. How are you feeling tonight? I want the real answer. I don't want the polite answer. I want for realsies, how are you feeling? We hold space for each other in this broadcast. All right, I got a request for an original, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna play This Girl for you because that is a song I feel like I can do good on the piano. Okay. Whoa! Sorry, but the schedule's full right now. Sorry, but we found somebody else. Sorry, but we can't afford to pay you tonight. Sorry, I had to cancel. I hope it's alright. I'm so far from alright. I come out the other side. This girl won't back down, and this girl won't back down. Whoa, this girl won't back down, and this girl won't back down. Oh, 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 sorry if it really went down like that. I had no idea. I guess it must have been painful for you, 'cause you're okay now. I guess I gotta suck it up and on, 'cause we'll be alright. I guess the nightmares will remind me that I got to the other side, 'cause I can't live inside the past. The time just goes so fast. And this girl won't back down, and this girl won't back down. Whoa, this girl won't back down, and this girl won't back down. Oh, 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 I learned you get punished for sticking out. I learned to be strong and never shut my mouth. I learned resistance is fuel. I won't let you make me a fool. I use the resistance as fuel. 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 This girl won't back down, and 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 this I use the resistance down. I use the resistance as fuel. I use the resistance as fuel. Whoa, I use the resistance down. I use the resistance as fuel. I use the resistance as fuel. Oh. Thank you, friends. All right. Okay, I'm going to look at some of these comments. Please feel free if anyone has a request, feel free to throw it on the streamer song list, or just like pop it in there and I'll play it for you. Okay, cool. Been with that one guy. Hi, how are you? So good to see you. How do I say your name? Bob? Is it Blau? Or is it Blaho? Is it Bleo? How do I say your name? I feel like I can't say your name in a good way. I feel like I'm getting it super wrong. But hi, how are you? What kind of music do you make? Thank you for tuning in. Love it. Riverview, New Brunswick. How is the weather in Canada? How was the cold snap for you guys? We are in New York and we had, I'll translate this into Celsius for y'all. We were at like -10 or so. And in Canada, I know in Montreal, which is where my husband's parents live, in Montreal, it was more like -20, -25, which is like, oh God, that's rough. How was the cold snap for you all? Is it better? Chicago, sipping on water. I love it. Kind of overwhelmed with my new looper. I feel it, you know, one step at a time. Start with just one track. That is my recommendation for you. The RC600 has multiple tracks. That's really cool. But looping on one track is a skill that is transferable to any looper. And once you get good at that, adding other things will come naturally. That is my piece of advice for you as someone who's been looping for a while. I'm so sorry you're sick, Judith. Oh my gosh, you were barfing your guts up. Please, I hope your guts have regenerated, for starters. I'm so sorry. Everybody, please send Judith healing energy. She really deserves it. Yes, I love this piano icons. Thank you. Oh man, I also hope you do not get it. Blaho. Okay, cool. That is how to say it. I wanted to say Blaho, and I'm like, that sounds insulting. Maybe I shouldn't say it if it's wrong. Okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, good. So you're good on one track. That's half the battle. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel you. I feel your struggle, because the RC600, it has so many things you can do that it's like almost dangerous. Because it's easy to get yourself into trouble, I have found. -45 degrees Celsius. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to do. That's horrible. That's like melt your face off weather. Meow. Bob says, I play a variety of covers and original, rock, pop, blues, alternative, even some country, looping on RC300 with a guitar, keys, and vocals. Love that. I almost got the 300, and then when the 600 came out, I kind of just skipped right to it. I used to use the RC30, which is just a 2-track looper. And when I outgrew it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for the whole 600. You know, I'm going to go for 6 tracks. RC300 is a great pedal, though. I have a couple friends who use it. That's really cool. Everyone, go follow Bob. I'm going to go, wait, let me go follow you right now. I'm going to type it into the Twitch. I'm always looking for more musician friends to follow on Twitch. Because I also just love to just like tune in if I'm like working, if I'm, you know, doing something, like doing laundry or something, or writing a newsletter. I love to just like tune, you know, and hang and lurk a little bit. I'm a lurker, certifiable lurker. Waiting for that follow button to appear. Boop. I love your a turquoisey, purpley vibe. That's lovely. Tony, music appreciator and frustrated non-musician. Well, I'm sending you love. Never too late to start, in my humble opinion. All right, let's play some more friggin' songs. If you missed it, the theme of tonight's broadcast is make relaxation a thing again, because I feel like hustle culture does us dirty and we deserve to be able to relax and take good care of ourselves. And even, dare I say it, have exciting leisure activities. You know, like sometimes there are things I want to do just because I feel like, oh, that's exciting. You know, I want to travel. I want to go on little adventures. I want to learn things and do things. And like, if I take all of my energy for work, then I don't have the energy left over to do those like fun leisure activities. So make relaxation a thing again. That is the theme of tonight's broadcast. Tell me, while I play this next song, how do you like to relax? That is my question for you in the moment. What is your What is your favorite, like, exciting leisure activity? I'll give you a twofer. Exciting leisure activity, like thing that you're like, ooh, I'm pumped to do this, and like restorative leisure activity that's like, this is how I recharge. This is a song called What I Miss Most About You. I still think my family likes you better than they like me. And I don't know why you don't really like anyone. You really do seem to like me. What is it about me? Everybody who loves me has no faith in humanity. What is it about me? Must be something, but I still can't see. What I miss most about you is my certainty. What I miss about you isn't you, it's me. Nobody likes it when I write songs about them, no matter how sweet. I'm always wishing that anyone would write anything about me. Well, I fell in love with... Wait, I keep messing up those lyrics. I'm gonna start that line over. I'm so professional. I'm always wishing that anyone would write anything about me, but no one wants to be the music except for me. Whoops, I am the singer already, but I wanted us both to be both, you see. What I miss most about you is my constant trying. What I miss about you isn't you, it's me. Someone's words came at me all at once, reminding me of me, of who I used to be. I thought I finally found my missing piece. Well, I fell in love with words and beliefs and bad, bad poetry. I learned the hard way I despise your reality. Now I lost all my faith. I'm living in wait and see. I was thinking about your comment, Mike, and then I forgot that I had to be singing my own lyrics. Now I've lost all my faith, and I'm living in the wait and see. But every time I lose, I learn a little bit more about me. And I've never liked losing, but I like who I am starting to see. I've never liked losing, but I like who I am starting to see. Thank you, friends. Listening to music and playing music, I'm here for that. I play music full time, so I never don't want to play. I find that I don't get sick of it, and I know I don't get sick of it because there are weeks when I have played like a 3-hour gig or 2 for 7 days straight, and I have not gotten sick of playing music. However, sometimes my body gets sick of it. So I have learned to try to like break it up a little bit and give like my hands and my voice a little rest in between. Usually it's my hands. But yeah, I feel like even as a musician, like my leisure activities, like part of them is like doing more music stuff, you know, like the piano for a long time was like a leisure activity for me because I wasn't playing it professionally and I was still at a very early part of learning and I didn't make enough time to practice, but I just am in love with the instrument, you know what I mean? So like getting to like just like kind of be a musical monk and do my craft instead of having the pressure of performing, that is like a blessing for me when I have that opportunity. Thank you. Thank you so much for your Doritos. If you didn't know, we applaud using Doritos here. It's just a thing we do. That's what it's like on these streams. Hydration checkpoint, everybody. Cheers. Bonk. I just got a new Brita Elite filter. I'm drinking filtered water. Elite filtered water, so I'm obviously very fancy. All right, I think I want to loop something. My main complaint right now about the RC600 is that, like, I have to bend down to press buttons. Whereas, like, you probably felt this way with the RC1 mic, like, you could, like, start and stop and delete a loop and all that just with your foot. I don't know what it was like to clear memory on the RC1. I know on the RC30 it was just like a button, and I was able to press it with my big toe, and I did. So, like, the RC600, it's like 2 buttons, and then I have to confirm. It's like when you're just trying to shut down your computer, and your computer's like, "Are you sure you want to shut down? Do you want to install some updates first? Do you know you still have an application? Are you sure?" Like, I have to, like, confirm to the machine, yes, I'm really sure. So that's a little frustrating, because then I feel like, especially, like, I'm performing, and then I'm like, okay, bye, guys. It's very awkward. But you know what? I'll take it. Like, we got to do what we got to do in this life. It is not the worst experience by far. All right, I think I want to play for you a song called Let You Down. This is... Like the RC300, you can program the buttons. Oh, that's a good idea. So I could program a button and just make it be delete track. That is smart. See, RC30 did not let me program my buttons. It just had the buttons it had, but it was very easy. Maybe I can program a single click delete track. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, because thank you for telling me that. I love that I've got loopers in here. I watched a YouTube video. Nice. Yeah, I've done a couple of broadcasts lately where I've, like, literally just been reading the manual and, like, singing the manual, because at least, then I'm performing and singing, because this is who I am as a person. But I found that the real ticket wasn't the manual, it was the parameter guide, which is only available as a PDF. And that is what has, like, helped me understand some of the options that I have and how to use them better. So, more betterness coming. Okay, I promise I'm going to play a song. This is a song called Let You Down. This is a song about accepting that sometimes to be your full self, it involves letting other people down, because it's rare, I find, that me and what's best for me and what is, like, the right path for my life necessarily matches other people's expectations. And at the end of the day, we are the ones living our lives. I'm the one living my life. You're the one living your life. And we have to please ourselves, not everyone else. So that's kind of what the song is about. Yeah, Rory, record the one with the mistake. Great, sounds great. You heard nothing, guys. Quality of the RC600, I keep saying 300, but it's the 600, It's so much better than that of my RC30. Like my finger snaps sound like finger snaps in a more delicious way. I'm not walk the usual path, and I am not regretted that. But just by going differently, so many others have misread me. I do not attack your ways just by choosing my own. I do not eschew company, I just find myself alone. And I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. So don't come back around. I'll say the parts that you don't like, but not the real me. I am finished shielding you from what you don't wish to see, so that you could be more comfortable around me. Go ahead, be uncomfortable. It never killed anybody. Morning comes and I feel crazy, but I'm so over assimilating your sarcastic punishments on my and others' differences. Have been dismissed, I wish you well, but not so well. I continue letting you put me and others through hell, and I'm ready now to let you down. Yeah, I'm ready now to let you down. I'm ready now to let you down. So don't come back around. Please enjoy your normalcy. Feel free to speak unkindly of me, 'cause this is more of you than it ever will of me. I will tell you one thing about this RC600. It is making me get better at hitting the pedal with both feet. I drive a standard transmission, so you think that wouldn't be hard for me, because I clutch, you know? But I'm always a little more confident with my right foot, but there's just so many buttons on here. So, a little of both. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out, Bob. I hope I get to hear you again soon. I'm going to go take a look at Winnie's stream so I can tune in sometime. Have a wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, we got about 10 minutes left in the broadcast. My husband is a teacher. He gets up on Mondays at like 5 in the morning, which is like cruel and unusual. Is it 5? No, it's 4 now. He leaves at 5. Awful. I can't, that's the wrong end of being awake at that hour as far as I'm concerned. I'd rather be awake because I stayed up all night than having to get up and start my day at 5 a.m. Perspective. Anyway, so I try to keep it like, you know, kind of an early broadcast on Sunday night so that I don't ruin his life. So I let him sleep. So I got about 10 minutes. If anyone's got any requests, I think I got time for like two more and a sip of wine. That's what's going to happen right now. Oh, so a thing I wanted to tell you is right now I'm working on, I have a goal in February. I like having little cute goals. My little cute goal in February is to get 10 new subscribers on my mailing list. It's like a nice achievable goal. It's not a whole lot, you know what I mean? That is my little cute goal. And I'm going to put a link to my mailing list right now in the chat, and you can do whatever you want with it. You don't have to do the thing. But if you do, I would be really grateful. I send out newsletters like once a month-ish. Like there are some months where I don't, and occasionally I'll send 2 a month if like something really cool happens and I want to let people know about it. You know what I mean? But generally, like once a month is like kind of it. That's, I would say, my average. So here is the very long link to my mailing list if you would like to join. By the way, there's a picture of my cat Kaylee in every single newsletter. I have a little segment on the sidebar of the newsletter called Kaylee Corner, and I share pictures of what my cat has gotten up to in the last month because she's adorable. She's more fun than me, and I know it, so I put her in the newsletter. Thank you. I want to be your inspiration for little cute goals. Let's do this, like little cute goals in 2023. Let's do cute little goals because it's low pressure. You feel great if you do it. And it's like progress, like slow progress is sustainable progress. That is my belief. Slow growth, small growth is where it's at. So there, by gosh. Anyway, feel free to throw your name on my newsletter. I'm going to send one out tomorrow. There are going to be cute pictures of my cat Kaylee in it. I'll also like put some music in there, but let's be real. Kaylee has a bigger draw. Kaylee's the headliner. I'm just the opening act. That's definitely her opinion. Like big cat energy right there. Here, let me see if I can like share something important like Kaylee right now. Google Slides, PowerPoint, PDF. I don't have a PDF of Kaylee. Really? I was hoping I could share a JPEG. All right. Well, I guess you have to join the newsletter to see. I know some streamers like have their cats hang out on stream with them. I would love to do that with Kaylee. It's very hard because Kaylee really, really, really likes to chew on wires, and it's not good for her. It's not good for me. Nobody's happy. So when I'm streaming, there's a lot of wires around, and she's kicked out. This is a song called Make It Count. Sugar dust, darling, do you need an adventure? Baby, only you could turn the open road into a lecture. you so much, everybody. All right, my loves, I got one more song for you. Then we're going to go on a raid. Hydration checkpoint. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for spending time with me today. I think I'm going to play Coyote for y'all. This is a song off of my album Rising, Rising, Rising. And it is about just deciding to go for it, go all in, go after your dreams, do the things you were scared to do, because why not, you know? Thank you, friends. That's kind of new to the piano for me. Definitely more of a guitar song in my brain, but I have learned on this broadcast to get out of my comfort zone. All right, let's see who's on. Let's see who we're going to read tonight. I saw, when I first started the broadcast, I saw a lot of really good folks on, so some of them still got to be on. Let's find out, or maybe some other people have started up. Let's see. Who's on the Twitch tonight? All right, let's go raid Schnaff. It's been a minute since we raided Schnaff. And Judith's not feeling well. Judith, I don't know if you're still tuned in, but I know you like Schnaff, so that's what we're going to do. Schnaff. S-H-N-A-F-F. Schnaff is really cool. I never know what he's going to be doing. He does a lot of classical stuff. Sometimes does some interesting interpretations of covers. Really cool stuff. Sometimes he's playing guitar, sometimes piano. It's awesome. Okay, we're going to go on a raid. As always, I'm going to sing you out. And also, I'm going to pop a raid command in there so that you can we can herald our arrival in the chat. Oh, thank you, Melissa. I really try. I try to have us raid really great people. It is a goal of mine to like bring you on a good raid, you know? Quality raids. Thank you for coming. Can't find my keys. Thank you for looking everywhere for them with me. Oh, are they in the coat? Are they by the door? Did I lock them in my car? I hope not. Thank you for coming to Can't Find My Keys. Bye, friends. Have a wonderful